よし。どうも。これは多分左のが見えるように、見えるか見えないかってやつでしょ多分。暗すぎると分かんないから多分。どうだろう。この辺でいいかな。さあ、英語しかないからまあ読めないんだけど設定はいいかな。音量も大丈夫かな多分。やっていきましょう。いやこれついに出たんだよな。1年近く待ってたもんな。日本語に対応してないのが残念だけど。雰囲気でやっていきます。読みたい方はなんか、もし読みたい方はアーカイブで頑張って読んでください。行きましょう。いや雰囲気いいよな。ムービーがいい。タグ付けとかなくて大丈夫かな。始まっムーブ。まあ普通の FPS のゲームだね。結構感度が高いかもしれない。ちょっと待ってね。これ感度直せんのか。カメラまあこんぐらいでいいかな。なんか見れたりするのか。いやすごいよな。いやちょっと待って、もうちょっと作業。ごめんなさい。最低でいいや。ちょっと待って最低じゃダメだ。待って。これで 多分これがちょうどいいと思う。あ、オッケーオッケー。いや、日本語に対応してないのがちょっと残念だけど、本当マジ期待してたからな、これ。いや、すごいね、作り込み。こっちはいけないの？待って、これどうすんの？え？ちょっと待って、わかんないんだけど。わーっ何ボタンこれ？あ、いいね。オッケーオッケー。いいって出てたさっき。ちょっと見る。じゃあやっぱこっちじゃない？基本いいでいいのかな？しゃがむとか。こっちじゃない？でもここ開かないもんね。最初からグダグダすぎる。いい。なんか鍵がどっかにあんのかな？どこだ？しゃがめやしなんかどっかに鍵があるのかな？違うな、鍵じゃねえわ。なんか壊すものか。いや、なんか最初のとこ来ちゃったんだけど。こっちはなんもない。あ？どこにある？こっち行けんの？なんかできんのこれ？ちょっと待って、わかんないんだけど。あ、はい。すいません。いけたいけたいけた。コントロールでしゃがむね。はいはいはい。オッケーオッケーオッケー。こっちもいけないね。これ見えるかな、画面。ライトが置ける？あ、なんかゲットした。これで呆れそうだね。先こっちから行ってみようか。 けれた。何言ってるかわからないあ、これいや、もうなんか狂気的なのがいいねいいねって音量大きくないよね。大丈夫だよね。そこだけ心配だ。いや、いいな雰囲気マジで。ランシフト走れ。なんか出てくんの。なんか景色。これは
I hate whiskey.
J で J あー、はいはい。能力値的なの。E と A。お
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
この辺読めないのかな。これは読めないのかな。フォービスタ。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
読めはしないのか。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
サイエンスしかわからないサイエンスしかわからないわけはじゃない。はい、なんか食べた。音成分。お、He drink, don't drink. Have drink. ちょっとドリンクは飲んどくのやめておこう。はい。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
やめ。 なんかステータスを振り分けられるとは聞いたからそれでしょう。トーク会話スキルかな。なんだろう。とりあえずなんかこれもあげたい。いや全部あげたいけどな、どうしよっかな。まあこれあげちゃう。これでいっか。
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
全然わかんない全然わからない。なんかマットネスなんちゃらって言って全然わかんない。はい。これは
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Hawkins family.
Rather thin.
No. これは飲まなくてよかったんだろうか。一回飲んだのも試してなかったの。まあいいか。 これだよな。かっこよくないこの絵。
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
長
It's
押
as if
し
Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
elements。そう、これかな。英語読めないからちょっときついんだよな。What do you make of their element? Not right with the story. これでいいかな。Did search.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Find out about.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
ウェアハウス36になんちゃら。
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
あとこれ
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
全然読めない。全然何言ってるか分かんない。
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
いやー、ちょっと何言ってるか分かんないのかな。悔やまれる。これで全部調べ終わったか。あとこれ飲んでないだけか。メインオブジェクティブ。Leave for dark water. ダークウェザー。読めねえ。Secondary objective find out about dark weather. どうも。英語全く読めないから何を言ってるのかさっぱりわかんないんだけど。これ飲んだ方がいい。ハーバードリンク飲んでみようか。なんかわかるかもしれない。死ぬかもしれない。 何もなかった。そう、やっと出たんですよね。1年間ぐらい待ってましたね。でも日本語に対応してないっていうちょっと欠点があって、まだ多分ね、なんか PS4 版は来年の春に。
I used to be an avid reader.
日本語対応版がリリースされるらしいんですけど、全然よく分かんない。
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
何を言ってるかはさっぱり分かんないけど、何もない。なんか怪しい本だ。薬物っていうか、なんかあれの本かな、メディスンだから習得みたいな、わかんない。ボリューム1なんかを習得できるみたいな。ここ見たな。じゃあ行こうか。これなんていうの、ダークウォーター、ウェザーははい。英語が読めなすぎる。
Almost there.
.いやーかっけーかっけーいやマジで楽しみにしてたからな。ちょっと
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island.
ウォーターだった。
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy. So, what wind brought you? Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you? A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man. And his wife, Sarah Hawkins. A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
港
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
日本語版が出たらね、ちょっとまたやりたいね。まあ、クリアしてきたらだけど。うん、いろいろ見れるね。こっちから行ってみようか。
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
これはサメだよ。
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
サメか
Damn
こ
stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody
れ。あ、いけな
listens
い。
to us anyway. That's no way to treat an
イル
omen.
カ
Oh yeah.
なんだろうこれ。サチにも見えなくもないけど。
You can't understand. You're not safe. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't
忙しいって言
You
わ
can
れ
see that I'm busy, can't you?
た。忙しいって言われちゃった。
understand. You're not sailors.
なんかここ多分ムービーのシーンのやつだよね。行ってみようか。あ、出た。
Hey, be careful.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
トラブルメーカー。You are body. It wasn't me who looking for it. Tried to show respect. これは戦うって感じ。とりあえず謝っとこうか。
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Find out about order drink. なんかこれ探してるよね。とりあえずsearch.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
うん。
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
いやーマジでちょっと読めないのがきついね、やっぱこれ結構特芸だと思うからな。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
間違えた。どうすんだこれ。You need to see them for yourself. Make up your one mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
これで会話終了してんのかな。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
あとこれこれ聞いたから。
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
オーダードリンクしとこうか。これあれ
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. then I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
俺聞いてなかった。あ、いや聞いてん。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
聞いたのか。オーダー
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
結構やばそう。
I think we'll get along well. That'll be all for now.
これでいいのかな。全部聞いたのか。まあいいか。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Can't see. And
the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed. My God. Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And the doctor, what did he say?
なんか手になんか押した跡がある。いろいろ書いてるね。手にいろいろ書いてある。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
ああ、全然わかんねえ。あとはこの人たちか。
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Eh?
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Doesn't know.
I told you to beat it.
What can I get you?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Same again, please.
Here you go.
Harry? Where's Harry?
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I told you to beat it.
これで終わりかな。なんかいいのかな。ちょっと待って、よくわかんない。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting. Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Just 行けるだけか。この上も行ってみようか。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, 2つ目の本だ。1ポイント。とりあえずこれあげたいよね。はい。じゃあ紫のと黄色のがあるのか。なるほどね。じゃあ均等であげてっていいかな。とりあえずこれに振っとこう。また後で振ってもいいけど。
broken. This place seems half abandoned.
ベルだ。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
いや、すごいなぁ。話しかけようか。
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
出てった。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
なんだろう、大きさかな。48。なんだろう。クジラ？
Fishing equipment. Huh. Could do with some rust remover.
トイレ。何もなさそう。階段、これめっちゃ壊れてんね。階段かな？階段だね。じゃあ何もないか。この2階行ってみようか。ここは読めない。絵だね。こういう紙あるよね。貝。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
さっきの人かな。キャプテン。
What a macabre souvenir.
なんだろうこれ、ベルみたいな。ベルじゃないみたいな。で、ここはこれでいいのかな。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Talk about.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
選択肢がいろいろあって。
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
全然わかんねえ。
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
なんか聞いてないことありそうだけど、まあいいか。行きましょうか。とりあえず、ウェアハウス36を、なんか、これさっきいた人だよね。あれあれあれ同じ人え
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
似てる人なだけか。違ったわ。あ、通れるようになってる。とりあえず、こっちに多分行くんだよね。一応こっちも見ておこうか。なんかあるかもしれない。 人は全員話しかけれないね。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
ボス。
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
さっきいた人かな。
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
女の人か。なんちゃらって。こっち行けないのか。いけないか。じゃあ行こっか。これ走ってるんだよな。結構遅いね。あれ？
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way.
うん。すごいな。ピッキングできるんかい。
Damnation. I broke it. It's no
そ
use.
して
The
失敗し
padlock
たの
won't give.
か。失敗したんかい。
St. Brendan,
なんだこれ。
patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
やりもったなんか。こっちのもなさそうだな。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Where do you think you're going?
So,
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
何回か会話するとみんななんか怒っちゃうね。怒ってるのかわかんないけど話してくれなくなっちゃう。なんかこっちっぽい。
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious. Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Huh?
Quiet.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell. If
If
I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
I told you to beat it って何？わからん。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need. Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
One more, but it'll be the last.
They all say that.
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
やばいよ。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Then, I don't want to...
I've got what I...
Anything...
That'll be all for now.
I told you to beat it.
わかんない。何するんだろう。英語が読めないから全然わかんない。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
でも聞くことないよな。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
どうすんだろう。なんか人いる。話しかけられなかった。どうすんだろう。違う。さっきの方かな。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
違うな。
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
どうすんだろう。
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
あれこれどうすんの。この人か。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I shall take my leave.
なんか行けるとこあった。ファインドヒデンアイテム。なんか落ちそう。周りのとこ。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
なんだろう。わかんなかった。なんか回すやつだね。
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
ハンドル。これか。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating. どうすんの。つければいいのか。これで全部見たかな、とりあえず。絶対落ちそうだけど。 This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
いや、全然落ちなかった。ウェアハウスがなんちゃら。関係ないのこれ。なんか変わるのかなこれで。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talk. Go die of thirst.
I bid you, gentlemen.
違った。
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
これしてどうすんだろ
You again. I told you to.
No need to get...
う。違うの。あの人かな。この酒場。この人どっち？
I told you to beat it.
戻ってくるまで話しかけられない。
What can I get you?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
That'll be all for now.
違うな。なんだろう。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Unlock doors.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
なんかやってないことあんのかな。何してないんだろう。あとここ行くんだけど。間違えた。ちっちゃくなってまあいいか、そんなことは。レーザーゲーム。あとメインオブジェクトがウェアハウス36円、インサイド。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Well, 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 look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
なんかあったのかな。
What's with you wandering around here?
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
ちょっと何回も同じことこうグリグリしてるだけ。
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked.
.違うな。この人たちは話しかけれなかったよね、確か。
You're back again. What can I...
I shall be on my way.
So come...
こっちか。やっぱこの宿の中。あ、こっち。宿ここで何かをすると思うんだけど。
I told you to beat it.
あいつ何も話しかけてくれないもん。
Do you like our...
We may...
That's true.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I told you to beat it.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
What would you say to a deal? Your bottle for a service.
It's $5 for everyone, including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
We all knew then.
I've got what I...
Any...
That'll be all for now.
I told you to beat it.
なんだろうこの女の人。何も話してくれない。一応話しかけていくか。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come.
はい、すいません。
That's no way to treat an old
ここでいいのかな、まだなのかな。
What's with you wandering around?
So that
違うな。
I bid you gently.
あー、なんかちょ
If
っ
I
と
can't
ず
get
つ
rid
進
of
んでる
those
け
two,
ど、
I'll have to look for another way.
何をすればいいのかがわからない。
You again?
No need.
この人はもう話してくれないなと。いや、酒場で何かをすると思うんだけど、ここはなんかするのかな。違うもんな。グダグダプレイになってしまっている。まあ英語読めないからしょうがないっちゃしょうがないんだけど。ハテナマークが出るとこなんだ。
You saw what happened with those say don't hang around.
I shall take.
この人たちだけだ気がするけど。
So, have you got...
Here.
あれこれ。
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
この人たちに話しかけんの。はーい。
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, no, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
お、やるのか？
You got it coming. You don't like our prices. It's gonna cost you a lot more than a buck.
He's stewed to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in the chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry.
入ってる。
I'm okay now. Please.
Oh yeah? What I heard didn't sound too friendly to me.
これでいけるようになったね。
Please. My tongue got ahead of my senses, or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
Me? And why would I do that?
It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh.
よし、行こうか。やっとこれたね。よし。じゃあ特になんもな、下げかな。いや、英語読めないから苦労すな。めちゃくちゃ苦労する。こっちは特に行けない。
Let's see. Perfect.
Perfect じゃね。
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
魚なんかやばそう。何をするんだ。ほう、なんか変わった。
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
魚やべえ。
It smells as bad as it looks.
魚なのかこれ。魚っぽいけど。
What happened here?
なんだ。ああ、殴って壊した。やりますね。
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
死んでる。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
なってる。
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
これで全部かな。なるほど。なんか頭がおかしくなって。やばいぞ。
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Team up some Hawkins.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene?
Fire.
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
出た。
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
いや遠いな。ホーキンスマンションチャプター3。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
これあれだよね。パッケージのイラストの。
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
さて、セーブ入ったから、ここで終わりにしますかね。また、明日ここからやりますか。 というわけでお疲れ様でした。また多分明日やると思うけど、次回できる時にやります。お疲れ様です。